Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. Today's topic is a lady's request. On my right,
Makiruru.
on my left,
Yvonne, hi.
they say that's the part that makes them laugh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Listen to this, let's make it big.
I can give you my glasses to join to it.
Oh, be kind for a change. I barely married for 2 months, but the challenge that I'm having that is really eating me up, that my husband is still speak with his ex-girlfriend and they still see each other. I have spoken with him severally concerning this lady and he tells me not to bring her up again. Same lady that insulted me over the phone called me names. This was before we got married and he apologized about it then. From all indication, it seems like the lady lives in the same town as us. I even had to ask him why he chooses to marry me instead of her, and he said he can't live with her. I don't know what to do. I have always been scared of getting married because of the stories I've read and heard, and now this is happening to me. Please, I need your advice. Who wants to go first?
You start. Because
I don't, sometimes I don't even know how to start to defend the undefendable. So, before you got married, let's go back to before you got married, a lady rang your phone and insult you on your phone, right? And you asked the man about it, he apologized. But you still went ahead and married him. And now, not even 2 months after the marriage, he still speaks with the same woman that he has apologized for insulting you. And he even went as far and said, I didn't marry her because I can't live with her. So, but you can't live with her, you can sleep with her. That's what he's saying. So no, what he's saying,
does she have proof? He's sleeping with that, huh?
Yeah, but that's what it is. So what he's doing now is, so you are home as the wife that he can live with, because you can put up with his rubbish, right? And the mistress out there is the one that he can't live with, but he can sleep with her. My darlings, I don't think you need advice. The advice is right there in front of you. Is whether you are willing or ready to take that step. That's new.
No, but she's not saying that he's sleeping with her. I said they are friends.
No, he said it seems to be they're still seeing each other.
And seeing each other doesn't mean that they're sleeping together now.
Oh wow, he lives in the same town. What is this?
I know that they're sleeping together, but you know, the reason he's eating his cake and having it. That's basically it. He's eating his cake and having it. You can have two wives. Ask him if you're ready to be Yale, which is what you have, wife in the house. Then it's okay. And I do for him to have his side chick. It's okay.
This is a 2 months, not even 2 months wedding. So that will just tell you that the rest of your life, this is it.
Hey, she wants to accept it. It's showing her at the beginning now. So if she wants to accept it, some people cannot accept it. You should carry their load and waka before children come into it. Because obviously maybe at 2 months there's no child, obviously should have been no child into it. Because he's going to continue. He's not going to leave that woman. I mean, okay, look at prime example now. Prince Charles and Camilla.
Yeah. And then someone is going to get hurt.
Exactly. Look at Tubaba.
It just happened.
Exactly. So it's a shame, but that alarm bell should have rung at the beginning when, unless you didn't know that he was still seeing the woman when you got married, because you said you apologized and she agreed that maybe he begged. You men can beg until he gets what he wants, and now that he has put you in the house. And then why can't he live with that woman? Why can't he live with that woman? What is I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to get married anyway. Some people would rather not get married but rather be their side chick and they enjoy it better, which is true. Now,
Onicha, what's your intake?
The lady who is complaining or who needs advice, sorry. I think you already knew all this. I think your desperation to get married, you just took what was there and still got married to the man. Because
no, she said she never wanted to get married.
No, it's not her.
No.
It's not her that didn't want to get married. The man said he can't marry.
No. She said she didn't want to get married. That is why, because of all the stories
that she
scared. Yes, so she was. I don't know if she was desperate. Said she used to be scared of getting married because of the stories that
she heard.
She heard. So I don't know if she was desperate.
I still think that, she's saying that you don't want to get married and wanting to get married are two different things. I think she, in her quest to have a family or whatever, she married, because this thing was already there.
Yeah.
She already had that issue.
Yeah.
It's only 2 months, so it's not like it's 6 months or 1 year. I'll say, okay, it took you a while.
No.
Barely 2 months. And he has apologized. Somebody that, with all this, and again, and this is why I said what I said, because with even the stories you heard, you will be stalling to see whether, how far, because you won't just take an apology.
Yeah.
The stories you heard, even with the apology, you know that apology doesn't make anything. In fact, the apology and the thing that happened would even have made her so paranoid that she would have stalled before even going into the marriage.
Absolutely.
But how do you know she didn't stall? She didn't say she didn't stall. She just said this happened before they got married while they were dating, and he apologized. So the thing is, if somebody else speaks about it, you don't know what he could have told her.
But even at that, Amaka, I get what you are saying. But if before I get married and I start having a phone call for a woman that insults me, he didn't deny having an affair with her. If not, he wouldn't have apologized for it. And then you see what I mean.
And that's actually what even makes me say what I said, because it's not just a case of if that she just found out about the girl and he apologized, and that's all that happened. I'll say okay. There are other layers. There's a phone call. There's that insult. There's that
well, come on. You people even say, okay, if I'm ready to forgive, let me move on. She probably said, okay, you know what, I'll give you a second chance. And she gave him a second chance.
It's not even 2 months. So.
No, this was, gave him a second chance when they were dating. Because this didn't happen when they got married.
Yeah.
So this asshole probably said, okay, the only way I can get this one to marry me is I'll behave myself for the 1 year, 2 years. And then I'll go back, or probably doing this thinking that she doesn't know. Come on, you know what this people are like. Probably have that girl, why did you even phone her? Why are you making her life a misery? Me and you are not together, this is the one I want to be with. And then he has gotten the woman where he wants her. This poor girl now opened herself, where he wants her, married her. Come on, someone that will tell you that look, Brown is an idiot, don't mind her, forgive me, and it's okay, once I forgive you, we'll move on. And you're ready, you clean your heart, move on, I get engaged, we get married, then 2 months start showing your true color. There are many people that do that. Please don't say, no.
Okay, so now,
what
advice will you give her? Because the marriage is less than 2 months.
If it was me, I don't know about you, I would, because it's like I said, if you want to leave, if you know you cannot handle it, and you want to leave, this is the best time to go, because
it's still fresh.
There are no children, and it's easy to annul a wedding after 2 months anyway. But the longer you leave it, the harder it is for you to make any move. The longer you leave it, the harder it is. If you think you cannot take it, then your best bet is to go. If he's going to keep preying on you like that, because he's going to continue.
For me, do you know what because to what she's saying, this woman existed before her, or even before the marriage. To me, this is a 3-table talk. We have to have an adult conversation. This is no matter of insult. If the man cannot bring the woman, I will go and look for the woman, because I need to know where we are. Okay, what her intention? If you wanted to marry this man, why did you allow him to marry me? Now that the man is married to me, where are we going? Do you want to be part of the marriage so that I can decide? Because you need, if she leave now, majority of people will say, now because she just knew marriage, she don't want marriage before, that's why she come out. You get what I mean?
Fine, let them say it.
I get it. For me, at this particular time where we say the marriage never reached 2 months, all of us will have this adult conversation. Could you please invite her? Because because the man might be telling the woman something else.
Yep.
You get what I mean? He might be giving the woman, saying, no, don't worry, this one, she's on her way out. Yes. Or there is a reason why he married this one. You get what I mean? So if he can't live with his mistress, like he said that he can't live with the woman. If the woman is willing to be, whether a second wife, he won't stay outside, make me stay inside house. But put the cards on the table, let me make the decision.
Yeah.
If I can't put up with it, then I will not tell you, honey, I am sorry. This is not what I bargained for. And this is not something that I want to deal with. I will wish both of them a happy marriage life. And
it's not fair. The man should have done that before he went to the marriage.
Absolutely. But the fact that he was a coward and he didn't do that, here we are.
Lots of them like that.
Funny enough, what you said is right. But then there's another flip side to it. The man could not even be bothered. That's exactly what he wanted in the first place.
Exactly. He wants the top.
He wants a wife. He wants a mistress. He wants a sidekick. He wants a concubine.
Men like that will never change.
And it is a job. It is a job. You do your job, you do your job, you do your job, you do your job.
Because the minute that woman, second woman, becomes official, it will be sweet again.
It will be. You see, the thing is, the beauty of being a side chick, the beauty
of
having
a side chick,
or having a side chick, or whatever. There is that adventure. There is the risk. You know, all those risks are. In fact, let us go back to our topic of the monkey. That's probably is the adrenaline, that risk factor. If you remove the risk, you don't become interested in the person anymore.
Yeah, but the innocent one in this is this woman.
Oh yes.
And for her to have sort of it's not even a closure.
So okay, so let me say, for example, the other man said I don't want to see her, and the husband says I don't want to bring the woman. You take it like that. Yeah. She's not my side chick. She's not my side. She's nothing to me. What do you want to? What do you want to do?
But listen, this will be on the record, and I will say, and I will say to the other lady to say, hang on. Even personally, I'm just saying what I would do in this instance. I will have a 3-way conversation. Me, the man, and the woman. My question to the woman is, first, what's the relationship with the man?
No, I said if the woman doesn't want to come,
if she doesn't want, I will go find her. I will go find her.
And the husband said, I don't want you to go to our house. What do you say?
He has no right. I'm a human.
Okay, go on. He doesn't turn up. And the man will say, piss off, get out of my house. What do you say?
I will still send her the message. If either way, there is a way that I will still take the message to make sure she has heard the message and know where I stand. And if she doesn't, this is a conversation between me and the person that I got married to. You have to make a decision. The ball is in your court. I am willing to stay in this 2 months marriage forever, but on this ground, I cannot have a 3-way relationship. I need to know whether this woman is coming to your house and you get to marry her. But you can't keep me here while knowing fully well that you have someone there right there, and you are not. He's not hiding it.
Okay, I hear what you say, right? But this can go 2 ways. I can tell you that there are men that will even bother.
They won't even bother.
And then number 2,
even bother.
The girl, for me, the third person, I have no personal business with that person.
Thank you.
I don't even think I should waste my time to even have a chat.
Giving her
the truth of the matter is, I don't have any business with you. The only reason that your business seems to be my business is because of the common denominator, which is my husband. And he opened that door. So I will have to deal with my husband to shut that door. And if he's not ready to shut that door, then that's it. I don't even want to talk to the woman. For what reason? What reason? And then, because the thing is, when you even see that person, just seeing them or even talking to them, and then they will not insult you under normal circumstances. You just don't even want that. The insult you've already taken, because anything she tells you and insults you is because your husband gave her the chance pass to insult you, which will even make it worse. So I don't even want to talk to that third person. See the person that I married, that's the one. Deal with it.
We signed a contract together.
Deal with it. Why are you shutting that door or not? And if it's not going to give me any indication that it's not shutting that door, then that's where we will have
I'll make my decision.
You know, because by the time you bring in that one, it's a mess.
Yeah.
He said, I don't even want to give that woman. Look, he gave her a platform.
Yep.
Ideally, I want to remove that platform. So why should I now? Why should I now allow that platform to even happen?
No, but do you know why I said that?
Yeah.
this woman existed before her.
I agree.
You get what I mean?
I agree.
And the man says the reason why he don't want to marry this other woman, he marry her, is because, okay, maybe to the other woman, she's actually the other woman.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Because if I was there before you married the other woman, it technically, she might be the other woman, not the other girl.
Okay.
So the only way, you see what, but the only way to clarify this, because
the minute you married me, that woman ceases to exist. There's no, you are the past. The minute you marry somebody else, you are the past. Whether you are there before,
but she's there now.
No, that's beside her. So she doesn't.
But she's there.
But he doesn't have any contract with her. The other woman, the first girlfriend, everybody, he did not marry the. Even she would have had a boyfriend before.
Yeah, but the boyfriend is not in their marriage.
That was saying the same thing.
The other woman is.
So, yeah, no, that's besides the point. You said maybe to the other woman, to the girlfriend, this wife is the other woman. No, you're saying the reason why I want to talk to her is because she was there before I met him. So, I met him, we dated, we married, so you cease to exist. The contract I have is with my husband.
But the woman is still in the
yes, so the person I deal with is my husband.
If you don't deal with the root cause of the problem,
the root cause of the problem is the man.
It's going to linger the rest of your life with this man.
The root
if
cause
the
is the
marriage not barely 2 months, you are having this. That means in the next 5-10 years, if you don't sort it right now, it's just gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
The best thing is for me, this is maybe like they said, I have too westernized. For me, is the conversation. I personally will want to know, because it might depend on what the man is actually telling the other woman. At least now we'll be, if you are woman enough to know that we were dating and went on and get married, you probably know more about me than anything else, because the man must have told you everything and everything, just like he told me, I didn't want to marry her because I can't live with her. You get what I mean? But now you can say it in the open. Let's say it. Sit on the table and have an adult conversation. I don't mind. I once have a conversation when someone said to me, the other woman have white kids and your kids are black. So those children will never go to Africa to find me, and I don't want to lose them. So even if you and I are not together, I know that one day you will take the kids to my parents. Funny enough, it's been nearly 19 years plus now. The parents hasn't seen my kids. You get what I mean? Period. So, but we have this conversation do happen. You make your choice, you stick to it. He choose other children over other children. I'm okay with that. But you can't come back tomorrow now. Even if you are dropped dead tomorrow, there is no member of your family that will tell me to bring my kids. The answer will be absolutely no. Because as far as I'm concerned, we have mourned you long ago.
I think the question I'll ask, based on what you're saying, I think the question to ask the man, for me, if I was to use your angle, is why did he marry me?
But she did that.
You just said, the man answered,
she said,
I can't live with that other woman.
Then I'll continue the question. So what are you doing with the other? Because like I keep saying,
because
if you don't want this woman in your marriage, there's no point bringing it to conversation. I've been married, but I will not ask my husband's other woman. I'm giving her.
Did you know what I said?
No, that marriage was over.
Did you know what I said, that you actually went to her?
No, that's when the marriage was over.
So, but hang on a minute.
No.
Hang on.
Let me tell you what was it wasn't to find out what she was saying.
Let me finish the question, and then you can answer. What was your purpose of going to see her?
I didn't actually go and see her. I went to go and see the child.
Okay, but what was the purpose of you going to see her?
I just wanted to see the child. I wasn't going to sit her down to ask her what my husband was saying.
When you did went to the house, she was there.
Yes.
Did you end up having a conversation?
No, I didn't ask her. I didn't. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. The problem I had was with my husband, not her. I didn't want her in my marriage. Why would I give her the opportunity? And by going to even see her, made her a better. I don't think you know what wings that woman grew because the people found out that I went to the house to see her child. It's a effing big mistake. You're giving them that she's feeling threatened. She's coming to my house to come and talk to me, to come and find out. Hell no. People like that, you keep pretend they don't exist. The person you deal with is your man. Your marriage, you sit him down and tell him, blah, 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 blah. What I tell this woman, you don't want to marry this woman. I don't want my marriage. I can either deal with or I cannot deal with it. But by going to meet the other woman, you're making her feel that she's important in your life.
Absolutely not.
Well, it has happened to me, and I know that. Just the fact that I said I was going to go and see the child, I didn't even speak to her. I didn't even say a word to her. Because she wasn't on with the child, and then no.
But to me,
I think for me,
it's the man that shouts. Who did you write the contract with? It wasn't the other woman.
For me, I think
the contract
what puzzles me is the fact that he says, "I don't want to marry that woman
because I can't.
Because I can't live with her."
Live with her, sorry.
Then why are you still friends with her?
That's you should ask her.
That's the thing. But if you don't want to live with her, and because obviously he didn't want to live with her. Probably doesn't want anything to do with her, which is why he decided to marry me. Then why is she still in the picture?
I know that he went back because the reason why he went, there are people like they are deceptive. People like that, they will never change. The reason why that woman called you, yapped you, he apologized. He said, "Okay, you said we'll move on." He kept calm. Then he got married and he went back to his old fucking ways. Like, man, nah.
To me, I would say
Nah.
have a conversation, but. If you think you can put up with him, so be it. But if you think you can't put up with him, my darling sister,
because it will happen again.
2 months, walk.
Until
next time, my dear.
Exactly.
Oh, it will happen again.